Thank you, Mr. Nicholson. Now, Mr. Lorenzo Fontana for 1 minute.
Thank you, Madam President. Ladies and gentlemen, Commissioner Cioloş, thank you for those words of support you've just given us. I'd really like to thank my colleague Mr. Scotta for the tricky piece of work in this report. I think with the report's vote tomorrow, we are trying to protect and make the most of the culture and traditional products of every region of the EU. I come from Italy, which has over 4,000 regional specialities, and we certainly want to preserve that. Now, the message had to get across, and the message is that it's only through the quality of EU products that our agriculture will be able to compete significantly in world markets. Taking into account the crisis, a widespread crisis we're sadly living through, we can do nothing but support quality and traceability and transparency of information linked to agricultural products. It's important to know what sort of processing is allowed for every crop and where the produce comes from. It's right that consumers should know whether they're eating an apple, for example, from Verona in the Veneto region, that the production met the community rules as well, or whether they're eating a Chinese apple, for example. And we don't know then whether good practice and rules incumbent on European producers have been met there.
Thank you. Now, Mrs. Diane Dodds for 1.5 minutes.
President, Commissioner, thank you for the opportunity to speak on this very important point. Consumers are quite rightly demanding that the food they purchase